Repetition is the path to mastery. Practice makes perfect. Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your week of October 18th, 2021 general tarot reading. We got pop-outs for you already. We're going to be looking at your energy coming into this week, some challenges you might be facing, as well as some possible outcomes. We're going to do clarifiers for all those cards and tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to stick around for all that. These are general readings, though, so some, all, or none of it may resonate with you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. If something doesn't resonate, it's just not part of your message. So let's see. We got the Magician. We got the Eight of Pentacles. What else do we got here for you, Gemini? We got the Knight of Swords. Fantastic energy. I love all of this. This is a lot of good stuff we got here. So the Magician, the Master Manifester, we're starting off with here. We've got all four of the minor arcana at its disposal. He's got that infinity sign over his head, which represents the infinite potential that we all have within ourselves to do whatever we really put our minds to, whatever we want to manifest. So that's awesome. That's great. You're doing a lot of manifesting at this time. So thinking positive, thinking about the things that you really want in your life and going out and trying to actually achieve those things. And I love that because we got the Eight of Pentacles as well, which represents you trying to master something. So this could be anything from like a job, a new skill, trying to master a relationship, something like that. Just really working hard on that. I love it. Practice makes perfect. As you can see, this guy's been working hard on these pentacles, really trying to hone his craft in. So that I see that as you as well, really trying to master something, trying to master the like ultimate skill or that ultimate like, you know, almost like second nature ability that you could have here when it comes to some sort of skill or something. It could be, you know, school. It could be, again, could be work related. It could be, again, you trying to just master something even unrelated to those things as well. We got the Knight of Swords too, so I feel like you're moving at a good clip here too. Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. He's go, go, go. Doesn't necessarily have the best plan out there, and he kind of has a little bit of a fog here. He's got his head in the clouds, so he doesn't quite have perfect clarity like the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords do, but he's very motivated. He very much wants to like, let's get up. Let's like not sit around. Let's take some action. So I feel like, again, you're moving at a good pace here, mastering something and manifesting like whatever you really want into this world. So that's incredible, Gemini. That's a wonderful energy to be in. So let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got for some possible challenges that might be coming in for you. So we got the world though coming in. We got the Six of Pentacles. And we've also got the Three of Cups here. So very much see this as you trying to do it alone, or you feel like you have to do it alone. With the Three of Cups coming up here. Three of Cups is about your community, your friends, your family, you know, your inner circle, things like that. So I feel like at this time, it's maybe a case of you feel like you have to be out on your own and you don't have to be, or you feel like nobody wants to support you here. You know, for myself, for instance, like my close circle of friends, I love like sports like hockey and stuff, and they are absolutely don't care. You know, and so sometimes it's like I want to talk to them about stuff like that, but they just sit there and it's just like I'm speaking Greek or something. It's going right over their head. So might be a situation like that for you as well. We've got the world as well. Big time conclusion, big time ending for something, like a sort of like a final, like here it is, like all of this I've been working up for is this conclusion here with the world. So you might be having some current concerns that we're never going to get there. I feel like you're very close though. With the Eight of Pentacles, there's only the 9 and the 10 left to go. So I feel like you're heading in that direction. Like you're still very strong, though it feels like you might not be ever going to achieve that, or it might not feel like you're ever going to like ever have this be worth what you're doing as well. Six of Pentacles here as well. Just trying to be fair and balanced. Maybe you're a little bit out of whack here. Maybe focusing down a little too much on this. And maybe that's why the community isn't necessarily feeling like they're clicking, because you're really narrowing in so much on this mastery here, right? You're just so focused on it. You don't have time for anything else. And that can be kind of hard on like your friends and your family when, you know, you're just like, hey, I can't do this tonight. I gotta, you know, work on something, right? Like if you're doing work with like YouTube, for instance, it's like, I gotta upload a new video. I got a schedule to keep. I got shots I gotta do. I got, you know, this thing I gotta do a review for, whatever it might be. For you, it's like that when that's kind of consuming you and stuff. Sometimes that's what can happen. Your family and your friends can kind of feel left out and feel like, oh, well, he doesn't want us around. That's kind of more important to him, right? So let's take a look. Let's see some clarifiers here. Not clarifiers. Let's see some outcomes. First, for your week here. So we got a card, and we got the Two of Wands went flying out there. And let's see what else we got for you here in just a second, Gemini. Two of Wands, we got the Strength card, sign of Leo. Maybe you got Leo in your chart. If you do, let me know down below. And what was I talking about? There's that Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, that conclusion is going to happen. We got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is like your legacy, leaving a mark on the world, having your physical material world being in a fantastic spot. I love it. So that's great. You're heading towards this with all this manifesting and such you're doing. So this is going to pay off in the end. We've got the Strength card and the Two of Wands as well. That's stability with the Two of Wands here, having the whole world in your hands. That's great. That comes right along with that conclusion with the world. Interesting. The world is in your hands at this point in this conclusion. So fantastic. Again, working towards that Ten of Pentacles, working towards that legacy, that having that phenomenal material physical world. And the Strength card, sign of Leo, just you being strong here. You, like I said, where I was talking about with the Eight of Pentacles, we're really trying to focus down. We're trying to be like, mastery, repetition is the path to mastery. Practice makes perfect, all that good stuff. I feel like this is where you're heading. You're heading towards this strength to where you can put out this aura, and it's going to be like, well, Gemini can do this crazy thing, or this skill is so amazing, and it's like, look how strong they are, and that's going to be very attractive, and you're going to be able to show off that, yeah, this was worth it, and now I have like the world in my hands. I have all these options of what I want to do, so that's beautiful. So let's take a look at some clarifiers here for you in just a second, Gemini. Before we do, though, we're going to be tying everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for that. We got a pop out here, couple pop outs here, a good pop out here, a couple of good pop outs, to be honest. But we're going to be clarifying all these cards and then tying everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Thank you again for being here, Gemini. I appreciate it so much, and for making it this far. And let's see what else we got here in the clarifiers for you. We got the Fool. We got the Strength card coming up again. That's phenomenal. And we also got two cards that are sticking together. We'll take them both. We got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands here as well. So we got the Strength card repeating. You are strong at this time, and you are going to continue to be strong as the week goes on, as things progress, as you master this craft. So I love that. It's fantastic. When a card repeats like this, it's a strong message. So that's phenomenal, Gemini. We got the Fool as well, starting up something new. So maybe this is something new that you've begun, this thing you're trying to master. Or maybe with mastering this, you're hoping to open up new doors into something else as well, right? Maybe you think that if I can master, for instance, like knitting. I don't know why knitting came to mind, but knitting. And you're like, I want to do a knitting channel on YouTube, for instance. Like that might be the thing you want to do. And it's like, if I can master my knitting skills and then go and make videos about it for people to watch on YouTube, maybe I'll strike it big or something like that. Maybe that's kind of your mindset. I love that with the Queen of Wands here as well. The Queen of Wands is very motherly, very nurturing when it comes to your passions and your desires. So fantastic there. Again, if you're very passionate about this thing you're mastering, you're trying to work on, you're trying to manifest, phenomenal, the Queen of Wands here. So nurture that, make it grow, give it healthy time and healthy attention as well. So I love that. Could also mean you're just kind of in that Queen of Wands energy, trying to help out others, trying to nurture others as well. So I like that too. We've also got the King of Cups here. So again, we're just a lot of maturity here at this time with the Queen, both a King and a Queen in your energy. So very mature at this time. So I like that. With the King of Cups, it's sort of like master your emotions and don't let your emotions master you, right? The King of Cups does not let others, take over, doesn't let others or let others take over, doesn't let his emotions take over, right? He doesn't get irrationally angry or overjoyed over like nothing, right? Like he has a good understanding of like how to feel about certain things, like what is a good response and such like that. So I love that. He's also got like a been there, done that attitude, right? Oh, excuse me. Really doesn't It's like, yeah, like these are some pretty like rough waters I'm in, but I've been in worse. So like I ain't gonna sweat it, right? So I like that. So I feel like you're in a very strong position, not just with the strength card, but even if that wasn't there, just in general too. So let's take a look. Let's clarify your challenges here as well, Gemini. See what's going on with them too. All right. We got you, the Lovers. So again, I feel like you're just worried you're not strong enough. But look, we got strength on either side of your challenges here. So that's fantastic. We've also got the Four of Pentacles. And we got Aquarius showing up with the Star card. All you air signs seem to be jumping up in each other's business this week, interestingly enough. The Star card is the sign of Aquarius. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius through this. Or it might just be saying you're worried your wishes aren't going to come true. You're worried things aren't going to work out for you. But again, we got strength on either side of you. So I feel like you are going to be strong. We got legacy. We got what you want to achieve. You got stability here on the other side on the outcome position. So again, I wouldn't worry about that. I feel like you're strong enough to make it through this. We've got the Lovers. Could be a soulmate type person you're dealing with. Maybe this is your partner or a best friend who's kind of maybe that Aquarius, who's maybe kind of poking holes in your strength, maybe the one feeling left out in the cold here because of your super focus, your hyper focus on things here. So possibly, and maybe they're kind of bringing to attention that this might be kind of a risk. The Four of Pentacles represents kind of doing things inside the box, not taking any chances. So I feel like maybe potentially here, that's this person's kind of pointing out that this wish, this dream you want to come true is kind of risky. Like you might not be able, you might not succeed, right? How many people do you see, like how many times do you see like a channel on YouTube, for instance? I hate bringing it back to YouTube, but how many times do you see like a channel on YouTube that's just got like a small subscriber count or even like a substantial one, and then they just kind of disappear, or they don't really ever have that success that they want or something, and things just don't work out, right? And that might be something they're pointing out to you. They might be saying like, you can't do this, like you can't accomplish this, you're just wasting your time, right? But this is what you really want, and I feel like you're heading in such a good direction. So it might just be a case of you got to kind of talk to them and really like kind of hammer out with them, like, just let me like try this at least for a little while, and hopefully I have that success that I'm looking for, or at least just a taste of it. All right, so let's take a look, Gemini. Let's see what we got here in your clarifiers for your outcome position as well. We got the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. I was talking about the Queen of Swords over the Knight of Swords before, and we got the Nine of Wands as well. All right, so we got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a guy who I feel like it's going to be you really going after your passions. The Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight, whereas the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight. So I feel like for you, maybe slowing down a little, but I feel like there's going to be more of a focus on what you're passionate about, what you want, and really going after that, rather than just kind of going aimlessly, sort of how the Knight of Swords does. With the Queen of Swords here, though, you have clarity, and you know what you're going for. Again, with that Knight of Wands, I feel like you're really focusing on what you really want with your passions and desires here. With the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Swords as well, she wants you to be truthful and honest. And if you're not, then she's going to shoot you. This particular Queen of Swords is going to put a bullet in you if you're not honest with her. And she knows the truth. Oh, excuse me. She knows the truth as well. So you can't lie to her either. But if you do lie to her, well, guess what's going to happen? So with her, I feel as though you need to just be honest. Like your outcome, you just need to be honest, need to be truthful, and you need to like talk with this person, right? Whoever this is that you're dealing with. If you are dealing with someone or your friends or whoever kind of feel like, they're not getting the attention they want or deserve, you need to just kind of be honest with them and be like, this is time for, like, I'm trying to take some time for me now. And hopefully like this leads to some bigger and better things for me down the line, right? Hopefully this leads to like a job that I really want, or a career, or, or success in general that I'm really going after here. So I like that. We also got the Nine of Wands too, which is a card of like the wounded warrior, someone who's kind of beaten down but not out. So I feel like, this person, whoever you're dealing with, maybe that in that kind of mode, like where they feel like, You're not giving them the attention. It's kind of hurting them. They're down, but they're not out. I feel like you just need to be kind of honest with them and talk them through and just be truthful with them and tell them about how, like I said, just be honest with them about how you want to achieve this and how you want to get through this and how you feel like you really can, make an honest go at this and hopefully have that success that you're really craving here. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got for Oracle card here for you, Gemini. Hopefully it's going to resonate with you. I was going to say hopefully it's a good card. I don't think there's such a thing as a good or bad tarot or oracle cards. I think they are what they are. But let's see what we got here for you, Gemini. Hopefully this has been resonating with you. Hopefully this has been clicking. Got the grasshopper spirit saying take a leap of faith. The fool will also tell you to take a leap of faith. Just go for it. So I feel like you need to just, start going. Start trying to master whatever this is. Whatever is on your mind. Whatever you've been trying to manifest. Like, just go for it. Like, take that leap of faith and just run with it. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this has been helping you out. I hope this has been resonating with you. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, too, after this one. Thank you again for being here, Gemini, and I hope to see you in the next video.